this in your wildest dreams or something you were hoping for?
Not really.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn. And
from overnight pop stardom to running the industry to having public meltdowns to getting married and practically retiring, Justin Bieber's OG team has remained in his life for nearly 15 years, except one day when he woke up and decided to block them all and never look back. Coming from a broken home, Justin's family and parental figures made up his core team, ranging from his managers to his bodyguards to his business associates. But it seems like Justin is wiping the slate clean as people try to make sense of what the hell happened to Justin Bieber to make him cut the industry off and practically adopt the life of the Amish.
It's crazy. I would never have thought that would happen.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Scandalous Media. It's Alana here, and before I ran this YouTube channel to discuss all things scandalous media happening in the crazy world of celebrities, I got my start by running a blog dedicated to spilling inside tea mainly about Justin Bieber. So it's safe to say this isn't a topic I'm unfamiliar with despite my lack of Bieber-related videos. On Saturday, January 4th, fans noticed that Justin and controversial manager Scooter Braun stopped following each other. It was then confirmed that Justin blocked Scooter because Justin's name was removed from any tagged photos, and Scooter's likes on Justin's photos were gone along with the tags. Mind you, Scooter had just liked Justin's photo a week before this. Justin wasn't the only one who blocked Scooter. Hailey wanted in on the fun too, and fans noticed she also blocked Scooter. However, Scooter didn't block them back as Justin and Hailey's likes still appeared on his page. Shortly afterward, Scooter deactivated his Instagram, probably to limit any information people could get from it, to confirm Justin blocking him. We can also call it for what it is, a bruised ego, after the client who made him who he was publicly detached from him.
I was flown out to Atlanta by a manager. His name's Scooter Braun.
I'm going to explain more about how Scooter tried to pretend like everything was fine to prevent a public blow like this from happening, so if you want to know all the tea about everything that led up to this dramatic fallout, where Justin's father figure was nowhere to be found, just like his actual father, keep on watching. Before we start, make sure to like and subscribe for new videos each week, and put those post notifications on so you don't miss the live premiere chat we do for every video. Follow us on social media, check out our blog Scandalous Media where the inside tea is piping hot and nowhere else to be found, and if you're interested in clearing out the things from your system that no longer serves you, just like Justin is doing this new year, then I believe you're going to benefit from this interesting treat. You guys know it's the new year, and we're all about setting new goals and squashing those bad habits that sneak up on us. Meet Fume, the award-winning flavored air device part of the category that is becoming the leading alternative to vaping and smoking. Fume offers a unique way to satisfy your oral fixation using flavored air, completely free of nicotine, vapor, or batteries. Instead, it provides clean, non-toxic flavored air, perfect for those seeking a healthier alternative. The core comes in a variety of delicious flavors like crisp mint and orange vanilla. You can customize it to your needs, and it even includes a cleaning kit. The device also doubles as a fidget tool, making it an excellent option for relieving anxiety. Fume helps tackle that hand-to-mouth habit that's hard to break. For me, it's curbing my late-night snacking and anxious picking at my nails. I love the cinnamon hearts and sparkling grapefruit flavors, and I often find myself fidgeting with the device while deep in focus during editing. Head to tryfume.com/scandalousmedia and use my code scandalousmedia to get a free Fume topper when you order a journey pack. Fume is a gift that promotes wellness in an enjoyable way, especially as we close in on our New Year's goals. This is the perfect gift for someone you love or for yourself. Again, try fume.com/scandalousmedia or just scan the QR code on screen to grab yours now. And now, let's talk about somebody who's replacing his longtime habits with a New Year cleanse of his own. Blocking them goodbye. Scooter Braun was basically the face of Justin's management team, but another prominent figure was Allison Kaye. The day after Justin blocked Scooter, he went to block Allison as well. All of Justin's tagged photos have disappeared from her profile, as well as her likes and comments on his photos. She has been a part of Justin's team since the My World era. One Reddit user wrote, "I don't blame him. He was under their manipulative control as he was their cash cow. Like him or not, I hope things work out for JB." Another replied, "He was so young when he rose to fame, plus not being from an industry family, I'm sure it wasn't easy to know who to trust." Shortly after that, Justin blocked his OG bodyguard Kenny Hamilton because his tags also disappeared from Kenny's page. Kenny was Justin's bodyguard for the first few years of his career until he launched his own record label. Throughout the years, Kenny and Justin remained close despite him not being his bodyguard anymore. Kenny had previously commented on a reel talking about Justin unfollowing Scooter the day before, writing, "I'm just here for all the conspiracy theories and the facts no one really has." Justin probably saw that and said, "Facts? I'll show you facts. Blocked." Kenny's comment then disappeared, so he most likely deleted it. During Justin's blocking spree, Kenny responded to messages asking him about this. He wrote, "Really have no idea. Kinda came out of nowhere. I've been in my own world working and being a dad. Wish him the best though. Always will love and support him. He knows I'm always here whenever he needs or wants to talk." After Kenny, Justin blocked his best friend Ryan Good, who started out as his stylist. Later in 2018, the duo co-founded the clothing line Drew House. Fans pointed out that since Justin's likes still appear on Ryan's page, it's proof that it was Justin who blocked Ryan and not the other way around. Ryan wasn't just any best friend though, he was Justin's best man at his wedding. Scooter and Allison were like his parents, and Kenny was basically like his cool uncle. Shortly after that, another person got cut off, Pooh Bear, a longtime friend and producer of Justin, who he's also blocked. This came after fans speculated if Pooh Bear was next, after claims that Pooh Bear was always taking credit for Justin's songs and boasting that the album he worked on with Justin was more successful than the others.
I'm like, but why was the only song that went #1 R&B? I was gonna say, what? Peaches were the only R&B song on Justice. You know, Peaches, hard, you know what I'm saying? It went #1 on the Hot 100. It was the only #1 on Justice.
He claimed that Peaches was the only successful song from Justice because it sounds like something he'd write.
The only #1 on the Hot 100 was Peaches. And it was all Pooh Bear melodies.
When Justin released Changes in 2020, it underperformed and Justin seemed over it, quickly scrapping the album and releasing Justice. So it seems like Pooh Bear is harboring some resentment over that. He had also worked with him on Journals, and he's reportedly spoken to fans conspiring about what the songs were about, since it was from that crazy 2013-2014 era. In just 48 hours, Justin blocked 5 prominent figures in his life. His longtime DJ and friend, DJ Tay James, posted a photo of him and Justin on his story with 4 red hearts. Fans joke saying that this is DJ Tay's way of showing us that he's been marked safe from Justin's wrath. While all of this was going on, Justin was seen chilling in LA with Haley, and he was off golfing with Kyle Massey.
No way.
So good.
Where did you go, bro?
It was
You went
fire,
crazy.
bro.
And he even attended one of the Golden Globes after parties. The events that sparked it all, August 2023. In September 2022, Justin knew that people would roll their eyes and be like, "Of course you're gonna cancel your tour, we expected this from you." So instead of announcing that he was canceling the tour, he showed us how his face was paralyzed.
Hey everyone, Justin here. Ramsey Hunt syndrome.
At the time, I wrote, "Promoters, crew, and team are upset by Justin's decision to take a break from touring in the middle of the tour.
So for those who are frustrated by my cancellations of the next shows, I'm just physically, obviously not capable of doing them."
But no one vocalized any of this because you're gonna look like an asshole hating on the man with a paralyzed face.
I'll be using this time to just rest and relax, get back to 100%.
But this is when it all started to go downhill. In August 2023, sources exposed to the media that Justin and Scooter hadn't spoken in months. One source told People magazine that for the first time in 16 years, Justin is working on music without Scooter by his side. Puck News first broke the story that they haven't spoken in months, writing that neither side is confirming a split, but they're headed separate ways and their lawyers are involved. A source told People magazine, Justin's been working on his new record for the last 6 months. Scooter and SB Projects have not set up one session or done one thing for this new record. The relationship with Scooter has run its course. Billboard released an exclusive in August exposing that their relationship has become very rocky and that Justin was actively looking at how he might extract himself from it. At the time, Billboard noted that Justin remained under contract with Scooter for approximately 4 more years following a series of amendments made to their agreement in 2020. The source revealed that Justin said he was focused on resolving his situation with Scooter. At the time, Scooter tried to do damage control with reps for Bieber, telling Page 6 that Justin wasn't breaking up with Scooter and that the two had not parted ways. In September 2023, we posted a Scandalous Media exclusive reporting that Scooter is planning to take his public reputation one of 2 ways. 1, coming out with a piece about his business endeavors and how he's the CEO of Hybe, so he left the managing business before he could be left, or 2, ignoring it all and continuing to invest/manage artists and make millions. Fast forward to June 2024 when Scooter announced his retirement from the managing business, revealing his new focus as CEO of Hybe America. Scooter avoided talking about all his artists dropping him, instead he focused on the good times and memories, including photos of every artist on his roster despite feud rumors. Citing my source, he planned to say he had left the managing business before he could be left. I believe Scooter was still trying to save face and part ways amicably with many of his artists. For the most part, he appeared to have been successful, as Ariana Grande remains appreciative of their years together and acknowledges his role in helping her secure her dream role in Wicked. In June 2024, it was announced that Justin parted ways with his business manager, Lou Taylor, in May 2024. This comes after Justin connected his companies Bieber Time Touring LLC, Justin Bieber Brands LLC, and Bieber Time Merchandise with Lou Taylor's company, Tree Star Sports and Entertainment Groups in 2022. Mind you, this is the same person who had been accused of being involved in the onset of Britney Spears' conservatorship. Britney wrote in her book that her father, Jamie Spears, struck up a very close friendship with Lou Taylor, who he worshipped, and that she was front and center during the implementation of the conservatorship that would later allow them to control and take over her career. For months, there were rumors that Justin's team was going to do the same thing to him as was done to Britney. After Justin parted ways with Lou Taylor, the same source told People magazine that Scooter is still managing Justin. Shortly afterward, a representative for Justin told People magazine that Scooter Braun and SB Projects are not involved in Justin's current business or management and will not be involved moving forward. Justin is excited about the projects he is currently working on and is focused on what's in front of him. It seems like Justin wanted to make it known that he was cutting off Scooter one way or another. 4 months later, in October 2024, TMZ reported that Justin is considering taking legal action against his former business managers. Sources with direct knowledge told TMZ that Justin's been very upset for several years, claiming he's lost a ton of money as a result of terrible decisions made by business managers. He's discussing the possibility of filing a lawsuit, and his current team is reportedly split. Some members want him to sue, but others don't. People thought that Justin was going broke after he sold his music catalog in January 2023 for $200 million. TMZ claims that before the sale, his net worth was around $100 million. That's quite a small number when talking about Justin, considering Cosmo reported his net worth to be $200 million in July 2014, 11 years ago. Celebrity Net Worth updated it to $300 million in 2023, so the question stands: did Justin's business managers secretly steal his money? This was the same question people had when it came to Britney Spears, who clearly had her assets mismanaged. The pop icon boasts a net worth of $70 million per Forbes, but Money Nation did a deep dive into her net worth 9 years ago, revealing Britney's earnings from 1999 to 2016 were nearly $700 million. Did Justin suffer a similar fate? As of 2025, there hasn't been an update on Justin's plans to sue his former business associates, but he's definitely blocking them from having any access to him. The start of the end. Since the beginning of time, Justin Bieber has never had any good leadership representatives. His mother, Patty Mallet, gave birth to Justin when she was 18 years old. Justin's father, Jeremy Bieber, was an absent father. His parents weren't married when they had him, and then they shortly broke up after Patty gave birth. Patty raised Justin as a single mother in a low-income housing with the help of her parents. Justin had undeniable talent, so he was discovered solely on his voice alone. This was before social media was a thing, so you couldn't rely on charm and personality along with talent. Luckily for Justin, he had all three. Scooter Braun, who at the time was a young talent manager trying to make it big, discovered him. Usher and Justin Timberlake both fought over who was going to sign Justin.
And he wanted to sign me, but there was something else.
Justin Timberlake, right?
Yes, Justin Timberlake also wanted to sign me. It was kind of like, what happened was...
with Usher ultimately winning. Nowadays, there are a lot of rumors that Usher did something to Justin and how that ties into the Diddy scandal. If you want to know more about that, you can check out our Dark Hollywood blog post, but for now, let's keep it PG. Because Jeremy was an absent father and Patty didn't seem to care about Justin once he turned 18, he had no one but the people he worked with. So Scooter, Allison, Kenny, Ryan, and so many other figures were not only Justin's team, but his family. That's why Justin blocking them seemingly out of the blue comes as a crazy shock, because it's like cutting off family. As soon as he debuted, he quickly became overworked, pushed to release an album nearly every year, touring a grueling schedule, doing meet and greets for hours, and when he wasn't doing all that, he had many appearances scheduled. He tried to reclaim a sense of independence during those years, telling GQ in 2021, "I was working so much as this young kid that I got really sad, and I missed my friends, and I missed normalcy. And so me and my friend hid my passport." The record label is freaking out, saying, "You have to do the Today Show next week and you can't find your passport." But I was just going to do anything to be able to just be normal at that time. Allison Kaye revealed in 2021, "We used to have to take his computers away or put someone outside his door so he wouldn't sneak out in regards to rehearsals." This is around the Justice era when everyone believed that Justin was finally in a good place to come back to music. Justin even told Billboard, "I think this is the first time in my life where I've actually enjoyed the process of releasing an album." Allison said, "He's not even becoming a boss, he's becoming a leader. It's such a beautiful thing to see out of someone whom you've known since he was like 12. But like I said, everything went downhill when Justin didn't continue the Justice World Tour in September 2022. Aside from former party animals, drug buddies, and toxic relationships, Justin hadn't fallen out with many people throughout the years. Whoever was there in 2009 to sign him and make this little boy from Stratford, Ontario an overnight sensation, stuck around. They were there for his wedding, for every huge milestone, for every social media breakdown, everything. That worked for a long time, until it didn't. There comes a point where the lines started to get blurred, especially when the people who worked for you were the same ones who were basically your family. Back in 2013, Justin and Scooter's relationship started to get bad. At this point in time, Justin and Selena Gomez had just broken up and he was going off the deep end. Now, Selena is an important factor in Justin's life because she was there to witness a lot of the bad and the good. So she and Justin were basically trauma bonded. That aided in the whole toxicity of their relationship. I can make an 8-hour series on Jelena alone, and I can confidently say that no other channel knows them better than we do, so let me know if you want that video. But for the sake of this video, let's keep the mention of Jelena to a minimum. Back in 2015, an inside source told me that Justin's parents reportedly signed a contract with his team, basically selling him out.
On internets.
I called it the parent contract, and I was told that it was signed with LA Reid by Justin and his parents when he was 16. In January 2016, I wrote, "The contract stated that Justin had to do whatever they told him and release whatever they wanted." Who's they? His management. And if he was being a little B, he had his parents to convince him. What did his parents get from this? Well, they were making money off of their son regardless of how Justin felt about the situation. Justin wasn't too comfortable with this and he sought trust and comfort in Selena. Regardless of their PR contract, they were still friends and he had a crush on her. Veteran believers know that Justin really didn't have his own life at the time. For the most part, he only had Selena and Selena's friends. At the time, I didn't know the extent of what that meant, but now with everyone looking back at Justin lashing out and his connection to Diddy and Usher and other alleged Hollywood abusers, I'm rereading this 10-year-old T with a different lens. Justin confided a lot in Selena, especially since he started getting distant from his parents after they got involved in his career. Jeremy Bieber made a comeback in his life with many reports back in the day calling him a horrible influence. Justin was reportedly doing so much drugs and doing a bunch of crazy things to impress the bad boy figure that was his father. To this day, Justin begs for his father to acknowledge him. Fans even noticed that Jeremy has a photo in his house with all his kids, except Justin. This gets even sadder when you remember Justin's comment on Jeremy's Instagram Live where he wrote, "Dad, go live with me, Pops. LOL, I'm being ignored, haha." One of Justin's earliest tweets in December 2009 was him begging his dad to come to his show, writing, "Hey dad, miss you. My show's tonight. Gonna be a blast. My grandparents are coming. What are you doing?" In March 2011, Justin tweeted, "I miss you so much, Dad." And, "Dad, when are you coming on tour?" So Scooter pretty much filled the role of a father to Justin pretty early on. Patty quickly clocked out of the role of being a mother as well. Instead, she was releasing a book about what it was like to be Justin Bieber's mother in 2012 and doing a bunch of interviews. Justin and Patty went through periods of times where they weren't talking. This all pushed Justin more to his teen girlfriend Selena. So when they broke up at the end of 2012 for a certain reason, check out why linked in the description below, it threw him off the edge. Selena is a complicated character in the story because she's cast as both the hero and the villain. People humanize her for surviving what teenage Justin put her through, while others villainize her for kicking him when he was already down.
I've had an ex-girlfriend scream at me before going on stage and stuff, and now I'm just in a place where I just have people around me that are just supporting me.
In 2013 and 2014, Justin went off the deep end and started doing a bunch of things he shouldn't be doing. He released journals and Scooter is like, "You're not gonna tour because you wouldn't survive a tour." This was exclusive tea exposed by us back then and confirmed by the subject of the story many years later. So Justin got into this habit of not being able to compartmentalize between work and play. He started to resent working and touring, things he used to dream of doing. His business partners, who were also playing the role of his family, started to resent him for not being able to complete what was asked of him, whether that was keeping up appearances or touring. It's assumed that in between the time frame when Justin made it big and started having multiple public breakdowns was this gray area where he faced a lot of abuse that resulted in the breakdown and ultimately what we see today, stepping away from the industry completely.
You came face to face with Billie Eilish. It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they loved me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters, and I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
I mean, it's been nearly 4 years since he last released an album, and I don't even know if I count the Justice era as a proper era because he refused to do promo. Generally speaking, the last time Justin dedicated himself wholeheartedly to an era was 10 years ago with the release of Purpose. Obviously, this was going to cause some issues because wherever Justin goes, a lot of money stands to be made. He currently resides as the 6th top artist on Spotify with over 100 million listeners per month, beating out Taylor Swift despite having no new music coming out. Nowadays, Justin is quietly working on music as he clears out remnants of his old team. In September 2024, indie rocker MKG revealed to the New York Times that he's been in studio sessions with Justin, saying he's searching. What do you guys think? Well, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What are your thoughts on Justin Bieber's stardom? Do you think he'll come back to music in 2025? For the first time in over 15 years, he might have a whole new team. Be sure to like and subscribe for new videos each week, follow us on our social media, check out Scandalous Media for Inside Celebrity Tea, don't forget to check out Fume linked in the description box below to get a head start on your New Year's resolutions. Thanks, and as always, I'll see you next time.